It's time for another animal class segment where we learn about the many creatures, great and small, that live in this beautiful planet of ours.
There's nothing that captures our imagination quite like sea creatures, which is why we always enjoy a visit to the Vancouver Aquarium. This time, AMI's Grant Hardy learns about the habits of the two types of stingrays.
Let's dive right in and hear the mysteries of the ray.
Welcome to Animal Class.
The ocean is really full of fascinating creatures, and one that especially captures the imagination are rays. So we're at the Vancouver Aquarium's Discover Ray Gallery, and with me is interpreter Natalie Graham. By the way, Natalie, is that a waterfall that I'm hearing?
That is a waterfall you're hearing. So we have a really large habitat here with two different species of rays, and that waterfall is part of the habitat. It's a really great way to provide oxygen and also to provide a good rest area for the animals.
Now, these rays are quite unusual looking, right?
Yes, so we have two different species and the body plans of them are completely different.
Okay.
So we have cow-nose rays here, and they are diamond-shaped. And then we have southern rays, and they would be much rounder in shape. And so their body plans are for different reasons. Cow-nose, because of their diamond shape, they kind of fly, they kind of flap their wings, and that means they're a more top-water ray, whereas the southerns are round, which means they kind of bury into the sand, and they'd be a more bottom-dwelling ray.
The females, which grow bigger than males, have bodies that can reach the size of a large pan. The touch pool allows visitors the unique opportunity to feel the rays, which Natalie compares to that of a peeled mango.
It's very smooth and slimy. They do have a mucus layer all over their skin, and that's really great to keep their skin healthy and keep them streamlined, but they do feel very slimy.
All right, how do these guys defend themselves?
Yeah, so both of these are species of stingrays. They do have a stinger or a barb on their body. I actually have a replica of one. I'm just gonna reach it out to you if you place your hands up. So this is a large stingray barb, and you can feel on the edges of it, it's quite a jagged edge.
Roughly the size of a pencil, the barb felt like it could do enough damage to ward off potential danger.
So the cow-nose have it right where the body joins onto their tail, and so they use it in a slashing motion for predators coming from behind, whereas the southerns have it about halfway down their tail, so they actually thrust it up because they would be buried underneath the sand and predators would be coming from above.
How and what do these fellas eat?
At the front of the cow-nose face, they have two skin flaps that they're able to open. They're kind of like skin shovels that they use to push food towards their mouth. And once the food actually gets there, they have amazing jaws. So I have a jaw here.
The jaw fit comfortably in my hand and had a very unusual shape.
So what you'll notice is that the teeth here are really flat in shape. There are lots of flat plates, and that's because of what they eat. So because they eat hard-bodied animals like clams and mussels, things in shells, they use those flat teeth almost like a little hammer. They'll crush open the hard part of the animal, and then they can use their suction to suck out the soft pieces, and that's how they feed.
Great. What do you love most about rays?
I think the thing I love most about rays is the fact that they're so misunderstood, and we get the chance to tell that story here. Realize they're actually very gentle animals and get to appreciate them a little bit more.
I feel like you've really helped to clear up the mysteries of the rays for me, so thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us and coming to learn about these amazing fish.
Awesome.
It was great to learn more about these fascinating sea creatures.
Yeah, it's always great to visit places like the Vancouver Aquarium. You not only learn about sea creatures up close, but you can also learn how to preserve the Earth's biodiversity while we can.
As we mentioned before, their Oceanwise program is a great way to make sure you're buying seafood that has been ethically and sustainably produced.
To learn more about that or to plan your visit to the aquarium, you can visit the website at vanaqua.org.